One of the things that I did is I did a cash out refinance on some of my Denver properties, and I got my little pile of investment money together and I went shopping. And so now I'm up to 10 properties. And because of this show, I've learned about the 5 ways you make income from a rental house. And some of those, even along in my studies and with fortune builders and the Rich Dad Robert Kiyosaki training that I've had, I never thought about the principal pay down. And so now I keep on my spreadsheets, I have a little line item for the principal pay down. But one of the things that I like to do is I like to look at the difference between my marginal tax rate that my accountant puts on my tax return. And then once we add in all the business expenses and deductions, what's the effective tax rate? And so, how this show idea came up is when I had my portfolio review, you have 35% as the estimated tax rate for the tax savings part of the income. And I thought, well, anybody who invests in real estate certainly wouldn't have an effective rate of 35%. And then I got curious. I wondered what it was. And so I built a little spreadsheet on myself every year. What was my total income? Then what was the depreciation adjustment? What's my adjusted gross income? The taxable income, after you have all your deductions, what actual tax I paid, the marginal rate, and then the effective rate.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought, I bet all the not your average investors are going to be like me and have way lower tax savings than that 35%.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, and that's where the show was born. So if any of you out there wonder how we come up with show ideas, the first and best way for Pablo and I to come up with a show topic is to hear from you. So literally, Leslie was on the phone with her JWB portfolio manager, and she said, "Hey, you know what? I really love my tax savings here." She says, "And I don't feel like everybody really understands it. What do you think about us doing a show?" And less than 2 weeks later, we're here. So shout out to anybody who has show topics. If you want to be a part of this, even if you want to be on the show, reach out to your JWB portfolio manager, or you can send an email. You can just send an email to info@jwbcompanies.com, and we'll try to put this show together.